In this video, we are going to learn about plant maintenance equipment. So what do you mean by equipment or your plant maintenance? It's often used as equipments informally, which refers to the machines, tools, and systems used to carry out your production or support operations in an industrial plant and that require regular maintenance to keep them safe, reliable, and efficient. So equipment and plant maintenance are physical assets such as machines, mechanical systems, electrical devices, and instruments that are installed in a plant and maintained to ensure a continuous, safe, and efficient operation. So for example, when you take off your production machines, it consists of pumps, compressors, turbines, conveyors. So of your mechanical equipment, it holds your gearboxes, bearings, valves. Then comes your electrical equipment, that's of your motors, generators, transformers, and switchgear. Then comes your instrumentation and control equipment. It holds your sensors, PLCs, transmitters. And of your utility equipment, boilers, chillers, HVAC systems, and your safety equipment holds of your emergency shutdown systems, fire protection systems. So to know about its purpose, it prevents your breakdowns, ensures the safety and compliance, extend your equipment life, maintain a product quality, reduce your downtime and cost. So now in order to create your equipment, let's move on to our login page. So this is our login page. Here enter your username and password. Now click on login. Now click on your plant maintenance. At transaction, you have your equipment, so click over it. This is a screen of your equipments where you can create it and where you can filter the documents by giving up a search. So now in order to create it, click on this add icon. So a box appears here. You'll be giving off your location ID, where unit will be getting fetched off, and so equipment, where I'm naming it as Turbo Plus. And followed by the parent equipment, so which will be getting configured at your setups. Then we have our category. So when it's of your category, that's of your highest level classification of equipment based on its general function or type. When it's of your subcategory, it holds a detailed classification under a category that further defines the equipment type. For example, when you take off category, it's of mechanical. When it's of your subcategory, it's of pump. So here I'm choosing my subcategory. And comes on department. It's of maintenance department, where I'm choosing it of which department that belongs to. And so your sub area. So area is a major physical or process section of the plant where equipment has been located. For example, utilities of production unit and packaging area. When it's of your sub area, a specific section within an area used to precisely locate your equipment. For example, when it's of area, that's of utilities, and it's of sub area, it's of your sections. And comes your equipment tag. So a unique identification code assigned to a piece of equipment to track for its maintenance, operation, and asset management purposes. So here I'm giving my equipment tag as this, then followed by your issuance code. Then we have our commissioning date. So commissioning date is official date when equipment has been installed, tested, and put into regular operation after construction or installations. So after giving all such details, you'll be clicking on this tick icon. So that's of your creation, and so equipment has been created for Turbo 1. So in addition, you have your mission cost followed by your mission BD hourly cost. So the estimated cost occurred per hour when a mission is down due to a breakdown, including production loss, labor, energy, and penalties. It's been used for a maintenance prioritization and downtime analysis. Then comes a type. Those are of three types. One is of equipment, another is of function location. Then comes your component. When it's of your functional location, it's a logical hierarchical structure representing where equipment is installed and how it fits into the plant process independent of the equipment itself. So when it's of your component, an individual part or subassembly of equipment that performs a specific function and may require separate maintenance. For example, it can be of your motor, impeller, seal, and so on. So as of now, we are choosing it of our equipment. So here we have a tab called that's of critical. So is critical is a classification flag used to identify equipment whose failure would cause a major impact on safety, production, quality, environment, or cost. So when you click on this show more, it consists of your make, whether it's of India made, so that can be given off, and so your model that you'll be choosing of, and so manufacturer year. Then comes your catalog number, engine number. Then comes your chassis number. So it's a unique manufacturer assigned identification number marked on a main structural frame, the frame that is of chassis of equipment or vehicle used for asset identification, traceability, and maintenance history tracking. So it's been mainly used for your forklifts, cranes, trucks, loaders, mobile generators, and compressors. So then followed by its functionality, then comes your parent equipment, so what all things, and so your functional status, whether it's a functional, standby, or under maintenance. Then your criticality level, where you can choose it of whether it's of high, medium, normal, low, or none. Then we have a rank, whether it's of A, B, or C. And so electrical power, UAM. So all such things can be given off when it's been required. Then comes your purchase date and followed by your supplier. If there is any comments, you can give it off. And so here you have a equipment image where you can load up your image by giving a upload image. So now let's save it off. So it's been updated. So at below you have your specifications, then comes your spares, insurance, AMC and warranty, power failures and failures. When it's of your specifications, so choose up your template, that's of your servicing, and click on load. So the parameter will be getting loaded against your servicing, so which has been configured at your setup. So a parameter is a measurable or observable characteristic of equipment used to monitor its condition, perform, or operations. Then comes your spares. So a spare or replacement parts or components kept in inventory to repair or replace failed parts of equipment and minimize your downtime, where you can give it off by clicking on this add icon if there is. Then comes your insurance. So in plant maintenance, it refers to a financial coverage taken for your equipment and asserts to protect against losses due to damage, fire, theft, accidents, or natural disasters. For when it's of your purpose, it's of your risk mitigation and financial protection. So all such details can be given over here by clicking on this add icon. Then comes your AMC and warranty. So AMC is your annual maintenance contract, and warranty refers to the formal agreement with the equipment supplier or service provider for repair, maintenance, and support of equipment for a defined period. That's of your warranty, that's of your coverage provided by the manufacturer for defects during the initial period after your purchase. And AMC is of your paid contract for ongoing maintenance after warranty expiry. So in order to add up our AMC or warranty, that you can choose it off by the types, and so followed by your start date, followed by your end date, so followed by your end date, and for respective supplier. So those details will be getting fetched off from your supplier master that's been created off. And so where you can give off your telephone, then respective mail ID, Then if there is any website, you can give over it. And followed by your GRN prefix number, GRN sequence number, in your covered paths, whether it's of yes or no. So after giving all such details, click on this tick icon in order to update it. Then comes your power. So power refers to the electrical energy supplied to operate equipment, typically measured in kilowatts. So in maintenance, it's been monitored to ensure a proper loading, efficiency, and safety. So it consists of two things. One is of generation, that's of your other, it's of your power generator, where you can enable it and give your capacity, unit of measurements, peak loads, and standard fuel consumption per liter. Then followed by a consumption, that's of your standard power unit and that's of UAM, can be given as per your need. Then comes your failure. So if there is any failure, you can add over here. That's all. So those things will be set up. So where I'm giving my failure or causes. Then comes the action that's been taken off. So this, what is your failures or the conditions where equipment or its components cannot perform their intended function due to wear or damage, improper operations or design issues. For example, it can be of motor burnout, bearing seizure, or then comes your leakage, breakdown, and so on. So where it can be taken off your what are failures and so the causes that's been off and followed by your actions that's been took place. So after giving all such details, you'll be clicking on this tick icon in order to update it. Then if you have any attachment, you can click over this attachment to enhance your folder. So as of now, let's click on this activate. So after giving your active, the document will be getting activated and so it will be changed to obsolete, will be getting enlightened here. So obsolete in an ERP system, it refers to equipment, spare part or asset that's no longer in use, required or supported for your maintenance activities. So this term to be as obsolete. So if you want to generate a report, you can click on this print. A report has been generated here where it holds of your equipment descriptions, categories, subcategories, all such equipment details will be taking off here. So this is how you'll be generating a report. If you want to give your print QR, that can be given off. If you look at the status, it's been changed to active. This is the document that's been created of. So this is how you'll be creating of equipment and plant maintenance. Thank you for watching.